Hey, good morning, guys. So, I was actually kind of going for a walk this morning, kind of listening to some of my favorite kind of podcasts. Fantastic way to kind of open your mind up and just kind of think about why. In my professional business, I'm always asking the why. When people say they want to do something from a technology perspective, you have to keep asking why until you get to the truth and the heart of why they're asking to do something. And at the end of the day, professionally speaking, in sales, if the company is going to spend money, there has to be a direct correlation to what the ask is. So, politically speaking, in the world that we are in right now, always asking and thinking about why. What's the bigger picture? Bear in mind, none of these people are stupid. They know what they're doing. And for them to be brazenly, openly, in your face doing what they're doing, saying they're going to stack the Supreme Court, saying they're going to take away the Second Amendment, saying in no uncertain terms that they're going to kill the First Amendment and shut down free speech. Um, just the debate the other night, brazenly showing that they are going to even stack the moderator so that the moderator is heavily biased towards one or the other. I mean, obviously, Chris Wallace is heavily biased, and he showed his true colors in no uncertain terms. The next debate, coming right out of that, they've already announced who the moderator is going to be for it, and the name escapes me right now, but another heavily liberal left wing moderator. So they're being extreme. And then Comey, I mean, Comey and the congressional hearings the other day, brazenly, openly, just lying about everything going on, and we see the unbalanced in the justice system. The left can get away with anything they want to, and it's not just talking points. It's not just people saying that they're doing these criminal things that should lock them up for years, if not, execute them from a treasonous behavior. But there's so much happening right now that is just so openly, brazenly wrong. And the wheels of justice in that respect are just not working. The reason why Trump's even in office is because of this openly, brazenly corrupt system that we're being exposed to. So that's why he's even there. So, with all this being said, you keep asking yourself why, why, and remembering that these people are not stupid. So, one idea that came to mind this morning when I was walking is, what if, what if they are allowing this stuff to be openly exposed at how corrupt everything is? Our country is governed ultimately, our freedoms are ultimately guaranteed by the Constitution, the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, and all the things that come behind it. It openly guarantees that. So, what if all of this is being exposed, all of this is being purposefully done to show that the system doesn't work? It's broken. And we all collectively agree it all needs to be torn apart and redone, that being the Constitution. Yep, it doesn't work. None of this works. And we need to make sure that all this stuff that we've wanted all of this time is. But it's new times. It's a new day. So we need to factor in the new times and new day that we're in. And just think about all the things they've been kind of squeaking through with, late term, if not post-birth abortion, pedophilia, and the and eliminate the criminality of child sex. I mean, the list is on and on about the things that they are squeaking through the system that people are okay with. So what if all of this is intended for us to get so freaking frustrated and say, yep, we agree, and obviously, the masses will just say they're just frustrated with, yeah, we're going to restructure, we're going to reconstitute, we're going to rebuild our Constitution to guarantee those freedoms and things that we've loved throughout our decades and centuries, that have been the reason why countries and people around the world have flocked here because of those freedoms. All right, so we're gonna redo it, and we're gonna factor in the today world that we're in. And we all agree with that, every one of us. And we're going to give our elected leadership, which is a joke in a lot of ways, the authority to do just that. And we all know, as deep and corrupt as they are, what that's going to look like. We're going to let it happen. So again, I don't know if this is true or not, but I keep asking myself why all the time, and I don't subscribe to the idea that they're just stupid people. I mean, yeah, in some ways they probably are, but there are people above them that aren't stupid, that are pulling their strings. The Pelosi's of the world probably are stupid, but they're the perfect puppets. Comey is the perfect puppet. Biden is the ultimate perfect puppet. So I don't know, just a thought, something to be weary of, because at the end of the day, what is the framework that keeps our country, the place where everyone wants to come and be the place that it is, and that's our Constitution, and that's the biggest roadblock between the elites, the one world order, the deep state, the military industrial complex that wants perpetual war. The one thing that kind of keeps them at bay at some level is the Constitution and the Supreme Court, which they're gradually losing. So that's a thought that came to mind. I think across the board and everything going on in our world today, if we keep asking ourselves the question why, and look at what's going on and what could be at risk, I think it's a wise exercise for us all to do. And I think too many of us get caught up in the emotion of the thing that happened, yet from a moment by moment basis. And I do too. I mean, just like everybody else. But keep asking the question why, just so you're aware of what's going on. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there while it was fresh top of mind. Thanks.